Well, I don't know. This is like psychology tests. I got
No.
Rorschach. If you...
Oh my gosh, you are so prepared. Yeah, Atheist said, sure, the Rorschach test.
Hi, I'm Kelly Miller. I am an educator, feminist, and campaign manager, and you're watching Atheist Edge.
Okay. Okay, ready? Here we go. Your greatest achievement.
My blood donation group.
Funniest comedian.
George Carlin.
Best argument for the existence of a god.
That's rude.
Pass.
Favorite vegetable.
Asparagus.
Capital of Missouri.
No idea.
Good job. That's your 5. You know what? I have one on here twice, so I've got to think up another one now.
These are alarmingly random.
Okay. So George Carlin, I agree with you there. Oh, asparagus and George Carlin, and those are both my answers.
Well, asparagus are great, especially when you wrap them in bacon.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a vegetarian, but you had me at asparagus.
Well, fair enough. I love asparagus. Actually, just even playing with some white wine and sea salt and stuff, really good.
Awesome. So the best argument in my mind for the existence of a god is the fine-tuning argument. Anyone want to challenge me on that?
No, it's not. How I always wondered, the whole fine-tuning one is like, how do you even think that it's fine-tuned?
Well, I mean, under the certain 26 parameters in physics, if any of them were off by any 7 decimal places out, protons, right? The universe. What I always tell them is the universe as we know it wouldn't have come into existence, but that doesn't mean other types of universes that don't use protons and neutrons as their nucleus, for instance. Who knows? Who knows what could happen?
Right. Exactly.
Right.
We don't.
I've seen arguments to the contrary with fine tuning. Like, if it's fine tuned, why are some things so jacked up? Like, right. So, like, why are there parasites perfectly tuned to inhabit the eyeballs of human beings? Like, and children.
Yeah.
So, you can argue another way too.
Absolutely.
And why, of the 4 fundamental forces in nature, why is gravity so exponentially weaker than the other 3? So that, that's some of the stuff they're working out now. But I think the fine-tuning argument is specifically with, first causes of the origin of the universe, not maybe abiogenesis to a lesser extent, but just the physics in place to have a universe that could support life. Maybe not so much once life is here. And why are there
life as we know it? You mean?
Oh, like there you go. Well, exactly.
And I feel like that's an argument for crazy shit to figure out for science. It's not an argument for let's invent this sky daddy who we also would have to have evidence for. Like, that's a whole larger thing to prove, way bigger than how did we get here. Like, it's a non-starter.
There are multiple hypotheses on how we got here, anyways.
Yeah, the universe is more explainable in a way than God. Does God have nipples?
Yep.
That's a great.
Is he circumcised?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
A huge giant man in space. Like, what is he?
Well, yeah, that is a great point, Lilandra. And I've often wondered that because, so Joseph is the stepdaddy, right? Mary was impregnated by the Holy Spirit. Well, Jesus came out male.
Wasn't consensual.
Oh, that's true. But Jesus came out male. That means someone had to have shared their Y chromosome with her. And
Y for Yahweh.
Okay, derailed. But you guys get what I mean. Charlie, you ready?
Okay, I guess so.
Let's do it. Your biggest fear?
Spiders.
Greatest human achievement in history?
Greatest human achievement? Probably space exploration.
The best argument for the non-existence of God?
Science.
Most likely event to cause a mass extinction?
Seems like plague.
Your most memorable Christmas gift as a child?
That's a tough one. I guess iPod Touch.
Okay. Let's see, that extinction level. Plague does kind of make sense now. We're kind of in the middle of one. And if you, YouTube has some great little mini documentaries on the 1917 Spanish flu and all the eerie similarities to the precautions they took and to the certain subset of the population back then that were anti-maskers. It's history repeated itself totally. You should watch that too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
was
sure
gonna
if-
say like nuclear war too, like that.
Yeah, yeah. I
Or
mean,
comet.
things like that. That's somewhat obvious, right? Nuclear war, or like an asteroid or something like that. But recently, it seems like plague could take us all out. Although, if you want to laugh, you can Google. I think it's just Google like cats or dogs wearing masks during Spanish flu, or Spanish flu pets wearing masks, and there's like news articles from fucking 1918 where pet owners have got their dogs and cats wearing masks, and they're all like, black and white pictures, pets wearing masks. It's awesome.
I think
They also
like,
found out that the Spanish flu wasn't quite a flu. It was actually a bacteria.
oh, that's right. And it didn't originate in Spain. I know that. It just
No, they
became
named
popular
after,
once it
because of
hit
the
Spain.
king of Spain or whatever
Yeah.
that died from it or something.
Now, you guys failed to take into account that the Yellowstone caldera is 60,000 years overdue for a big one. And that will take out North and South America. It might not be a full-on extinction level event, but there's that one. And of course, asteroid impact, which could happen, we might have a week's notice.
How many flybys have we had recently? Like a
Yeah.
dozen?
Exactly. Okay, Lilandra, you ready?
Ready?
Okay. I was about to ask you your most memorable Christmas gift as a child. Okay. Your favorite prime number?
My favorite prime number is, oh geez, I thought of my favorite number, but that wasn't prime. 7.
Your most important issue when voting?
That's a tough one because I like a multi-issue voter. Most important. Well,
Gotcha. I knew that
Well,
was
I
probably
could
going to get you
say-
because you were very in tune with voting issues.
I maybe shoot, it's gonna have to be civil rights.
Your favorite color?
Is blue.
The first YouTuber you got into when you discovered, the first atheist YouTuber you got into when you discovered YouTube?
I actually discovered YouTube with my husband Aaron.
So, yeah, okay. Good answer.
So he's your favorite.
He's a YouTuber, and one of the first that I ever heard of it about. I met him online in a Christian Forums discussion board, so he wasn't even doing YouTube videos back then. And before I met him, he just decided to start the Foundational Falsehoods of Creationism.
Wait, you met him when he was still a Mormon?
I didn't meet him when he was still a Mormon. He was arguing with Christians on Christian Forum.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. And I ran out of a fifth one for you because I had a duplicate. So I'm going to go back to the top. So what is humanity's greatest achievement?
Humanity's greatest achievement. I guess I'm gonna have to say the moon landing.
And Charlie said something about space exploration as well. I would argue that it's the discovery and the harnessing of electromagnetism, but those are some good ones too. Okay.
Speaking of
yeah.
Aaron's book, it's I got it right here.
Oh, look at that. Is it signed?
No, I didn't have it with me at Faithless Forum,
Oh, no.
so I will bring it with me. And he's already told me he'd sign it. So
I have a signed copy.
do you?
I
Yeah,
do.
he told me he'd
I-
put it in the "fuck you,
Yeah.
you Canadian asshole" or something like that. He put it in there.
When
he signed it at one of the conferences. I don't remember which one.
when someone wants me to sign one of my books, I always make a point to. Well, first I tell them, hey, when I sign a book, I always sign it with a wildly inappropriate comment. And first I check to make sure they're okay with that, and they're like, yeah, go for it. And then after I put it, they're like, wow, I said go for it, but wow, because I go over the top. It's something like, like to another male, it'll be like, I miss our warm showers together. Sorry for giving you herpes.
That's
That-
ridiculous.
I know.